Tell us about this interesting topic.
Hi. Well, we are going to literally go inside the artist's mind, okay? There are energy points on your physical frame that you can access, which will inspire your creativity and your wellness. So let's go. Let's
That's,
do it.
That's great. Yeah, I'm
My
ready.
next question, I'm going to call you Dr. Nancy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to call you lovely.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful. We started the show great. Right?
Yeah, and just
Okay, just to explain to the audience, because I very much relate to what you're talking about. If you could explain, and I
Absolutely.
also too, how that actually you
Yeah.
go about the process of
we're all
doing
ears.
that. Right.
Absolutely. Well, in order to be creative, you must access energy. And that is best done in a variety of manners, which we're going to talk about. First of all, if you want to inspire yourself, here's a really good point. In between your eyebrows, it's called yin tang. Now, this is also called the third eye, and the pineal gland is inside this area. This is a deep seated region for psychic premonitions, for creativity, for enhancing your energetics to inspire your artistry. And also, if you're behind your desk or wherever you are and you're just feeling a little bit stuck, take your finger, your middle finger, and access right in between your eyebrows. You can rub it in a circular manner and then counterclockwise. You can also take an ice cube and put an ice cube there if you have one to stimulate it. This is great if you're studying and you're feeling a little bit stuck and you want your energy of your brain to move. It's a great point.
So really what you're saying, and I totally, I love
It
this.
works.
Yeah, I was just going to say it works.
Yes.
But when you say you touch your forehead, but you answered the question, you do it one way and then the other, and that clears the energy, right?
You can
Right.
tap it, you can rub it up and down, you can put it in a circle, which would be clockwise and counterclockwise. You want your hand to be clean, obviously, but you can also experiment with temperature. If you take an ice cube or a cool washcloth in between your eyebrows, that will help you energize. If you want to calm down, you can make a tea bag and warm up a tea bag and put it in between your eyebrows and move it around. This will go inside. It will stimulate the energy of the pineal gland, which is tucked deep within your skull, which is the basis for creativity.
Dr. Nancy, this is so important. I'm so happy that you're talking about this because I know if people are listening for the first time, they're going, what is she talking about? But I
Yeah.
can tell you, and I've followed this type of energy for many
now
years. and
you were
it
just
works.
talking about the temperature. Like cool does one thing and warm does another.
Well, cool will, when they both change your energetic attitude, okay?
Okay,
Because what you're
from one
trying to
to what?
do is free up your stagnant energy. If your
Yeah.
brain is stuck, if you've been studying and you just feel like your brain is stuck, rather than reach for a cup of coffee, you can try some natural remedies, which you can do at your desk or wherever you happen to be. So when you move the energy around, it moves the energy around. We can also go up to the top of the head. Okay, here's another point up here. This is called DU20, and this actually is the center of your entire energy field from straight down the middle. So you can move it around. You can actually, for this one, I'm going to put this down. You can use both, and you can slide it around, or you can use one hand and just slide it around and open it. You can take the sagittal suture, this is called, okay, and you can gently separate it, okay? Gently. On a lot of people, it's tender.
Yeah.
Okay, because you've got stuck chi, stuck energy in there, and you want to free it up so the creative muses can fly and inspire you to create your best artistic works.
And that goes through your whole body,
Your
going
whole-
through the chakras. But
Really?
if you're
That's just
not,
where it
really,
originates
right.
and then it
goes
flows,
right
it
through. It
flows
flows
right
through.
through.
So even if you're tired, you can
It's the crown
revitalize
chakra.
yourself,
It has to do with the
Absolutely,
line of
yeah.
the chakras.
Which is running, just for people that don't know. If you want to, maybe that would take a little while to explain. But
Well, the
it's-
chakra is an energy system that's along the midpoint of the body, and it's in alignment up to the celestial realm. Okay,
Right,
that's where the
exactly.
heavenly inspiration happens. So you want to make sure, and a lot of people, if you feel the top of your head, you may feel it be a little bit tender. So if that's the case, you want to loosen it up. You want to slide the scalp around.
It's like a tingling feeling you can get sometimes, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
also
yeah.
for people who may be dealing with memory issues or just want to sharpen their brain and sharpen their skills, it's a great idea to move your scalp around because it's called an aponeurosis. That's what the scalp is called. And you want to not have it be stuck. You want to have everything be moving. So it's a great idea. You can do it in the shower. You can do it when you're sitting down at your desk.
I have to tell you, I've known Jay for a while now. You have to see his expressions. This works, Jay. It works.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
will help me with my memory. I'm ready.
but it's
for
not
it.
just memory;
Okay,
it's
yeah.
clearing.
But
the
I mean,
whole
this whole
system.
thing.
And
I
even
mean,
if, because basically you even get sick, which I and through the energy, you just need to move the energy.
You
That's
cannot
what-
stagnate.
But you can't.
Okay.
It's so hard. That's why I'm so happy that you're on our show. And
Absolutely.
you're talking as a doctor to explain this. I
well,
mean,
this is functional medicine.
Yes,
And
yeah.
functional medicine relies on helping your body function in an enhanced manner.
Exactly.
So you don't have to go to the hospital.
Right.
This is preventative. This adds life to your years and years to your life. And the best part is it's free. You can do it anywhere. It's instantaneous and it works.
And just to explain, it does get stuck.
Yes.
So you need to move that, which people ask me about acupuncture sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the idea of acupuncture is to move the energy around. So basically doing what you're saying too. It's the same thing.
It's
right?
meridians. Our
Right,
body
that's
is
right.
meridian channels.
Right.
There's a neurological network that we rely on for our bodies to function at optimal levels. And through stress, strain, eating foods which may be processed, lack of sleep,
Right.
feeling.
diet has.
Yeah, diet is very important. But besides all that, this is an easy, wonderful way to go inside your artist's mind and enhance your personal creativity and happiness.
We had
Wow.
you in mind when we named the show, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, because that's
Right,
because that is you know
That's
I
literally
can,
going
I can
inside,
understand
right.
exactly what you're saying because so many times as an artist I find myself like I just I
Stuck.
just don't
You get stuck.
I'm not into it. And so how
Now you know.
now I know what to
Get
do.
the ice. You don't have to have the ice, and just do exactly what Chris said.
Yeah, and that will that'll make a difference.
But even
so
with
I'll be-
headaches, anything,
Absolutely.
Right?
Oh,
it's good for
energy
headaches.
Stuck, because it's energy stuck. I mean, you're
Absolutely. Here's
able to-
another spot. You take your hand, and right here, it's called,
Ah.
it's a valley, and you pinch it. You pinch this area. This is large intestine, right? This is a large intestine point. And what it does, you might feel a little bit of a knot there, and you want to loosen it up, and that clears your channels, which is all about, this is all about balancing out your personal energy, empowering your energy, so you can receive the messages from the muses to create all that you need to create. You don't need to be stuck. You don't need to have a blockage in your creativity. With these easily accessible points, you can do anywhere.
Absolutely. And I always, when I talk about things like this, I always say, but the most important, and I know you're going to agree with me, is to know that it's working. You have to believe within your whole being
Yes.
that this is going to work, because otherwise you're putting up another block.
That's
you say this
right.
isn't going to work. That's going to be a block. So guess what happens, which I talk on my show about, the other show. It's not going to work if you don't believe it. So basically have an open mind with what you do, right?
Absolutely,
Right.
because if you believe, it does work.
Yes.
But you've got to work to believe
Oh,
it.
beautiful. Yes.
And there is no fooling your body. There is no fooling your body. And this will help alleviate dis-ease.
Yep.
This creates an ease an easy feeling in your neurological network, which allows you to be optimized in all of your creativity, of your joy, of your vitality, and you deserve to feel good.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
even,
I think
and I know I've probably even done it with myself too. I totally, obviously, I believe in completely all this, and then I might just break the pattern by saying, you know what, maybe this is working, maybe it's not. That's
It's
still
working.
not. I know it's working. So
Yeah.
for someone that doesn't understand, maybe because
Yeah,
I've studied this type of thing for many
Absolutely.
years
That-
too, you have to believe
Yeah.
100%
Yeah, that-
whatever you're going to do,
you have to
is
trust
going
what you're doing.
Exactly.
Right?
That's
And
called
that's the-
intention.
yes, that's
Your
right.
intention has to be for healing and
Yes.
for wellness
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
for optimizing your integrity
Mm-hmm.
and removing any obstacles and any blockages that keep you from your highest wellness potential.
So basically, the work you do is mainly just it's energy work.
I do energy work.
Yeah.
I do education on
Okay.
different wellness
Right,
topics.
right.
I help balance people's bodies. I coach if a person has an issue where they're not feeling motivated or they're not feeling productive or they were diagnosed with something and want a holistic second opinion or third opinion. I often go with people to the medical physician as well. I'm a functional holistic physician. But if you're dealing with any kind of health issue and you want a surefire scientific second opinion, I can help you.
I love the work you're doing.
I do
really
too.
do.
It's a
I
calling.
mean, more and more people are understanding this today, much more than they were even just a few years ago. You find that, yes,
Because
they
it
are more.
works.
It works, and they're open-minded, and they can talk to somebody that may have come from you, and they'll tell them that this does work. So word of mouth is also very important.
And it's
right?
also important
Right.
because knowledge is power.
Yes.
If wherever you are, you're feeling a little bit blah, simply take your middle finger, go between your eyebrows, and make a circular motion. And then go the other way. Okay? You can even snap your fingers afterwards to get that popping, to get that energy moving. And another thing you can do is shake your hands. Let's do that for a minute. Just shake your hands.
Yeah.
Just shake your hands. Get that energy.
Oh, jazz
There's
hands.
Energy centers, right? Remove the congestion. There's an energy center inside your hand called a nadis, Nadis. And when it's because our hands are cramped from typing, holding the phone, you want to stretch your hands and you want to stimulate the center of your hands. That's a chakra as well.
That's right.
Excellent. Well,
Wow.
wonderful. This is really important. And I want everyone to feel better every day in every way. That's what it's all about.